Killian McMurphy, we have a mission for you.
What? Where am I? What? Why is everything green? Are we doing a Metal Gear thing? What? Do I have to be Raiden?
That is not important.
What? I gotta objectively be the worst one. The biggest nerd in the whole series.
That is not important.
And you get time to dress up and have the eye patch?
That is not
That
important.
doesn't seem very fair to me at all.
Your role is to infiltrate Invictus Pro Wrestling's In Bloom, April 24th, and secure Big Game Leroy Green's social media championship. You are the only man with the tenacity and the intensity to take down Leroy Green and the Patriots. Killian, turn the game console off. Turn the game console off right now.
What do you mean? Oh, true.
You already know who it is. The master of multitasking, the game changing, switch wrestling, deathmatch fighting, Invictus social media champion. Big game, don't forget the name, Leroy. And I got my first opponent for this beautiful new high score, Killian McMurphy. You see, he thinks that Solid Snake and Metal Gear Solid playing those games is gonna get in my head. There's no way. You see, Big Game Leroy is a big game player. Inside the ring with the drip, outside the ring and the games, and inside the ring with the big fights. I'm not a champion for no reason. He thinks he's gonna take my title. He thinks he's gonna get in my head, making fun of the Switch, making fun of Wii, making fun of Nintendo. I earned this title. I went viral. Social media is something I know very well. I have a platform for a reason. I have a responsibility as a social media champion of Invictus to take it to new heights, to take it to new levels. You're not taking this title from me. Social media is my way to change the game. So you need to understand, I am walking into Invictus April 24th as the champion, and I am leaving as the champion. Because Big Game Leroy is the game changer of professional wrestling. I'll see you soon. Until then, game on.
The following contest is sponsored by Eye Pokes and Head Chokes, and it is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Invictus Pro Wrestling Social Media Championship. Introducing first the challenger, accompanied to the ring by his best friend, Big Dust. Hailing from Catch, Kansas State University, weighing at 207 pounds, he is the Shamrock Shooter, Killian McMurphy. Introducing his opponent, hailing from the Techno World in New York City, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Invictus Pro Wrestling social media champion, Big Game Leroy!
Bell has rung and this social media championship match is underway. Big Game Leroy right off the bat hitting his patented Switchikin Rana sand switch on the shooter Killian McMurphy.
They've gone straight into action.
Ending up with a running bulldog. Big, like a Meteora there from Big Game Leroy. This is a rivalry going back quite some time, Bronco. These two have been trading barbs with each other on social media over which console is superior, Nintendo or Sega.
Yeah, you got Killian McMurphy here representing Sega, and Big Game Leroy, of course, representing Nintendo. I'm pretty sure the gloves that he's wearing right now are new ring gears made from actual Joy-Cons, or if not, they look like actual Joy-Cons.
I can confirm they are in fact made from actual Joy-Cons. Big Game Leroy, that is in no way a gimmick, it is a lifestyle. Looks like the tide of battle may have turned, though, in the favor of the shooter, Killian McMurphy. And shenanigans aside, Bronco, Killian McMurphy is a very adept technical wrestler. They don't call him the shooter for nothing, and having Big Dust in his corner is just the X factor that he might need to take that title off of Big Game Leroy. And Killian McMurphy choking Leroy out on the top rope there. Now raking the back. McMurphy not afraid to play dirty. Big Dust stalking on the outside like a shark.
Yeah, with that Wiimote in his hand, who knows what tricks Big Dust has up his sleeve to intimidate Big Game Leroy.
Leroy going for a sunset flip powerbomb, wasn't quite able to get all of it. Big kick to the midsection there.
Ooh.
Big Dust finally making his presence known, sweeping those feet out from under Big Game Leroy, allowing Killian McMurphy to rain some blows down upon the head of the champion. And that's what it's all about. Never get between a man and his console. And Big Dust we see in the background ripping a fan sign. While Killian McMurphy looked like he was choking Leroy out with looked like maybe wrist tape or some kind of foreign object there. Referee Tyler Kosenko is going to need to gain a little bit more control over this matchup as the action spills to the outside.
Ooh.
Killian
Head to the mat.
Leroy's face into the hardest part of the ring. It looks like he's taking the champion for a bit of a walk now, as they make their way over to the concession stand. Big Dust directing traffic. Tyler Kosenko, our referee, being very gratuitous with this this count. He does not want to see this end in a count out. Yeah. And what is Big Dust has just paid off the concession stand manager, and it looks like, oh my goodness,
the Sonic the Hedgehog ice pop, or ice cream bar, whatever you call it.
If there's one thing that Killian McMurphy enjoys more than beating up his opponents in the ring, it is Sonic the Hedgehog. Tasting it, smacking his lips like it's a fine Merlot.
He's going to take Big Game Leroy to the Green Hill Zone, that's for sure.
Look at Killian McMurphy, he's just toying with him now.
Ooh, ice pop right into the face of Big Dust.
Leroy mounting a comeback. smearing that Sonic Pop right in the face of Big Dust, and now firmly in control. Taking Killian McMurphy back into the ring. Leroy firing up this crowd. Killian driving that shin into the throat of Big Game Leroy.
Oh snap! Watch it, ladies and gentlemen,
Killian McMurphy be going for here. Beautiful snap suplex.
Big Dust taking every opportunity he can to talk trash to the audience. Raise the morale of his clients, Killian McMurphy.
But that's what Killian needs to understand, is that he has Big Dust there to take that heat from the audience. He cannot allow himself to be distracted with that back and forth with them. He needs to focus on taking out Big Game Leroy, because Big Game Leroy is not the champ for no reason. Killian McMurphy now driving that knee to Leroy's face.
Leroy getting the best of Big Dust.
Big clothesline. Another one. Big swinging neck breaker has Killian McMurphy seeing stars. And Big Game Leroy hits the Kamehameha.
Akira Toriyama would be proud of that.
But it's not enough to keep the shooter down for the count of 3. Big Game Leroy, what could he be looking for now? Ascending to that top rope, but he's got to watch out for Big Dust. And as the referee's back is turned, some more chicanery from Killian McMurphy. And once again, McMurphy just taunting the crowd. Beautiful step up enziguri to the back of Killian McMurphy's head.
They ain't knocking down McMurphy yet.
Irish whip, reversal, big belly to belly suplex.
Ooh, close.
Kick out at 2.5. Leroy's going
close
to
to
have
your
to
ball.
watch out for those suplex variations. That is Killian McMurphy's bread and butter as a technical wrestler. Killian signaling for the end now. Throwing down that wrist tape. Crowd once again firmly behind their hero, Big Game Leroy. Leroy reversal, big forearm shot, but Killian McMurphy has not gone down.
Leroy taunting McMurphy.
Beautiful offense from Big Game Leroy.
Ooh, Big Dust back in the ring with the distraction.
I'm going to have a talk with referee Tyler Kosenko, because that should have been a 3 count. He cannot allow himself to be distracted that way. Killian, it looked like with a attempted a sleeper hold. And while powering out of it, it looks like referee Tyler Kosenko has taken a spill to the floor.
Leroy wielding that Wiimote as if it were Chekhov's gun. Let's see if McMurphy takes advantage of its presence while the referee is knocked out.
Give me the greatest of all time.
What on earth is that? Is that what I think it is?
Certainly a throwback to 1996, that's for sure.
Killian about to kick it old school there with that. Is that a Sega Genesis controller?
Saturn, maybe. It's hard to tell from where
perhaps.
I'm standing right now.
Regardless, Big Game Leroy hits the brutality, the finisher that has not been kicked out of. Can it be enough to put Killian McMurphy away, and it
Here
is.
is your winner and still Invictus Pro Wrestling social media champion, Big Game Leroy.
So Big Game Leroy victorious in his first title defense since becoming the first ever social media champion. Bronco, normally this is the time when I would say something nice about the opponent that came up short, but I have nothing nice to say about Killian McMurphy.
Nothing nice at all. Killian McMurphy and Big Dust, they're
not done yet. Big Dust has put hands. And referee Tyler Kosenko with the stunner. Ooh. Big Game Leroy with the cherry on top, cracking that Wiimote over the head of Big Dust. All is well that ends well here in Invictus Pro Wrestling.
McMurphy and Dust had all those tricks up their sleeves, and no matter how many tricks you have, you just can't trick, you can't fool the Invictus Pro Wrestling social media champion, Big Game Leroy.
Man of the people for sure as he holds his title aloft, soaking in the cheers from those fans.
If I recall correctly, Leroy is undefeated in Invictus.
Yes, he has not been pinned or submitted thus far in Invictus Pro Wrestling, and he definitely looks to keep that streak going as he moves forward in his reign as social media champion. Let's turn it back to Ryan Peterson now in the ring.